Hey guys, it's RamRef7. Welcome back to the third episode of the Minecraft Survival Let's Play series. Before we go ahead and start off this video, I wanted to go ahead and give a huge thanks to everyone who showed support on the previous two videos. And if you guys are new, I highly recommend you go watch those videos to get caught up on where we're at in today's episode. But as far as we have planned for today, I think all we're going to do is try to get some villagers from a village, obviously, and try to bring them over to our starter base area. And we'll probably just end up putting them in a small little dirt pen. But besides that, I think the only other thing we're going to try to get done in today's episode is build a storage room. That way, whenever we go mining after we get those villagers, we have somewhere to place all of our goodies. So as far as off-camera work goes, in between last episode and today's episode, the only thing that I did was build this dirt bridge, which we will end up actually building into a real bridge next episode. But if we come over here, the only other thing that I did was take this wheat and pretty much just breed the sheep and the cows. That way, whenever we go to make some bookshelves for our enchanting room, we'll have enough bookshelves to be able to do so. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into episode 3. Okay, before we go ahead and head off to go find a village, we need to organize our inventory really quick. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, now that I got my inventory all cleared and organized, we're going to try to go ahead and go a different direction than we have the past two episodes. I know for sure last episode we kind of went this diagonal direction going off the cows when we were trying to find the spruce forest. And then episode 1, I want to say that we went this direction, but I'm not too sure. The world was still kind of fresh in my mind and I haven't been over in that direction since. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is try to go this direction just straight off the bridge. Okay, and this is good too because we're going to be going past Mount Beacon. Okay, so right next to Mount Beacon, there is a shipwreck. And see if there's anything good inside really quick. Oh, and what do you know? Guys, we already have another diamond. This is crazy. This is going to be good. We could technically make an enchanting table right now if we wanted to, but I really want to go ahead and see if we can get an anvil. Hey guys, it's Editing Ramrap here. For some reason in the following clips, a lot of the audio got distorted and corrupted. So what I went ahead and tried to do was in Adobe, I tried to go ahead and do a voiceover, but because I record in OBS, my microphone has a lot of filters on it that make it sound a lot better than it is. And to do a voiceover in Adobe, you can't add those filters. So it's going to sound kind of buns. So I just ask that you guys bear with me on how it sounds for a little bit of this video. It's not the entirety of the video that I got distorted. So there's that at least. I did want to go ahead and preface though, I did fix my microphone audio in the settings in OBS. I just made it a little bit louder and it picks up a lot more of what I'm saying, but still has the same effects and same filters on it that it did before. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right back into the video. Okay, so we're only about 1,000, maybe 2,000 blocks away from our house, and we found this spruce village right here. So let's go ahead and go down and see if we can't grab a couple of villagers in a boat, and then we'll come back for them. See if we can't take a river and bring them back to our base. No way, guys. The ocean takes us right into a river that leads us straight into our survival house. This is actually going to be pretty dang easy. Okay, so before we go ahead and break his boat, what I've gone ahead and done is broke all of the job blocks inside our house. So hopefully he becomes a Fletcher right off the gate and does not go and look for these barrels up here and become a fisher inside of our house. If we can lock this villager in as a Fletcher, we should be able to trade him these sticks that I made. And with him being a Fletcher locked in from his job block, we shouldn't have to worry about breaking it and him changing jobs. He'll stay a Fletcher. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you hold F3 and B on your keyboard, it'll open up the hitboxes of all the mobs and entities in the game, which makes it just a little bit easier whenever it comes to breaking the boat, obviously, versus actually hitting the villager or the mob that you're trying to get out of the boat. Let's go ahead and break the boat and please become a Fletcher. Okay, he's a Fletcher. So we can go ahead and lock in his trades now. Okay, so in this clip, I went ahead and made a villager dirt pen just so we could have an area to hold the villagers while they make babies and breed. And then eventually we'll end up moving them somewhere more permanent. But just for now, we put them in a dirt hut like so. So for now, I think I'm going to leave them be and let them do their thing. Hopefully they get busy. And then what we're going to get started on is our little starter storage room. Okay, in this clip, I was talking about how we're not going to go mining after we end up making the storage room because finding the villagers, believe it or not, took 2 hours and getting them back and doing all the things in between. So we were just going to go ahead and end it off at the storage room. Sharing with each other. Yes! Yes, they're finally making a baby. Oh my gosh, this is huge. This is huge. Oh my gosh, there's the baby, and that forehead is huge. Golly, they did you dirty. Okay, but anyway, that does not matter. As long as they're making babies, that's all that matters. Now we can go ahead and get started on the storage room. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take probably most of the stone and turn it into stone bricks like so. We're going to need a good amount of stone brick stairs. And what I want to go ahead and do in this clip is pretty much just terraform this area right next to the wheat farm, because this is where we're going to be building the storage room. Hey guys, it's Editing Remraf here, hopefully for the last time in this video. I just wanted to say, for the following clips where we're building the storage room, I'm just going to go ahead and make this a montage because the audio corruption and distortion in these clips were, of course, the worst out of the entire video. Go figure. But if you guys have made it this far into the video and stuck with the terrible voiceovers that I've been trying to make sound like gameplay Remraf, I highly recommend you guys consider liking and subscribing and possibly commenting too. And then one more thing I wanted to say before we get back into the gameplay of this video. I just wanted to apologize for the shortness of this video. This video was supposed to be around 30 minutes, but I had to cut out so much audio because of how much was distorted. So thank you guys for bearing with me. Next episode will be back to normal. But anyways, back to the gameplay. Once again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and do a really quick recap. Okay, so first off, we were able to bring back 2 villagers, and it looks like they made another baby, and I guess it's an adult now. But yes, we took back 2 villagers from a spruce village just past Mount Beacon, and then we brought them back, and then they made a couple of kids. So it's a nice little happy family we've got going on here. And then we went ahead and built our storage room. And so this is not anything fancy so far, but I'll be cleaning this up in between episodes for sure, because I'm a little bit indecisive of how this looks. But other than that, guys, we did the dirty work of getting the villagers from the spruce village over there just past Mount Beacon over into this dirt pen. And then besides that, I don't think we did anything else. So we can go ahead and cue the outro after we go to bed. All right, guys, that's going to go ahead and end off episode 3. At the beginning of next episode, we're going to go on a mining adventure, so that way we can actually fill the chest that we built in this nice little storage room. And then for next episode, we'll go ahead and actually build the bridge that goes over this river. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see us build or do next in this series, and I will see you guys later.